Hello and welcome to the first edition of the Meyer Memos. Today is September 2nd, 2016. Well, this year, again, I'm going to provide screencasts that each week revolving around the three-component framework, and they will be sent out on Friday. The three-component framework consists of instruction, learning supports, and management. The lead for management is myself. The lead for instruction is Stephanie Abrahamson and David Durava. And the lead for learning supports is Jenny Deravingas. All three of us will be heading to district meetings representing our school. After that, they will bring it back and run our lead building meetings under each their category. Now, for you, the rest of you, teachers, it's important that you sign up for committees, one from each grade level or content area. So if you're a fourth grade teacher, one signs up for instruction, one for learning supports, one for management. If you are an ESL teacher, for example, there's only two of you. So why don't you come to me and we can discuss which team or which component you'd like to be a part of. This week there'll be no staff meeting coming up, and that's because obviously it's the first day of school. We don't have a staff meeting. We got to get ready for the kids. Instead, we'll have a PBIS meeting this coming Wednesday, 8 o'clock in the Media Center. Teachers, remember the policies that we review each year? Well, I'm going to send out that video, and I'd like for you to view it by next Friday, September 9th. Also, I have a PBIS video of an overview of it that I'd like each classroom teacher to view with their class, and do that by Friday, September 9th. It kind of gives them an idea what the program is all about. And we have a lot of new kids, about 50 or so to be exact, on top of the 90-some kindergartners. Handbook. I have a handbook. It's digital, and I'm going to send a link to you to look at. Please look at the table of contents so you have an idea what's in there, and then reference that when you're about to, if you're asking or needing any assistance. And then also, please sign up with Lori Foy for me to read to your class. I like to go around and meet with each classroom and read to them, and I'd like to do that in the next couple of weeks. This year, I'm going to visit classrooms Monday and Wednesdays, so Lori's going to block out my schedule so I can get into classrooms, so I can see what's going on and see all the wonderful things that you're doing, and that way I'm tuned into what's happening in our building. This year's staff meetings will be on Tuesday mornings. They'll start at 8 o'clock, and it'll be in the Media Center. PLCs district-wide will be Thursday mornings of all 5-day weeks. And then ISST is returning to Wednesday mornings at 8 o'clock in the conference room. Behavior talks. I'm going to provide behavior talks next Friday, September 9th in the gym. K2 is 1:55, and grades 3-5 will be from 2 to 2:35. We'll start at 2:35. I'd like to welcome some new staff members. First is Gina Brittigum. She is a special ed para. I'd like to welcome Nicole Burns, who will be a coordinator with Matt Lux and Kids Safari, our co-coordinator. And then Mary Jo Matheson, who is going to be our new para, 4-hour para that will replace Alona Spencer. So welcome to these three ladies. We're excited you're here. In instruction this year, we're going to set our staff PLC norms on our staff meeting on September 13th. At that same meeting, we're going to share and discuss our 2015-16 achievement data. We'll give you an update on what's happening with what are our goals that we're setting for the school. Also in staff meetings this year, I'd like to have teachers and grade levels provide a best practice sharings. Therefore, it's a 10-minute little piece where we can share with staff on the good things that you're doing. For example, I know that somebody did some guided math, and that's something that they were very successful with, and I think it's something that we should share those best practices with other teachers. Also in instruction, this is our White Tiger matrix. It's important that we teach our matrix to our students, so please go over what's expected in the hallways, the playground, the cafeteria, the assemblies, the bathroom, and bus. It's important that you walk through it. I'm going to attach some PBIS videos for you to watch with your kids, so we have a lot of screencasts and videos going on to try to save us some time. But teachers, it's very important that one, we teach the appropriate behavior in these areas, and two, we follow these specific guidelines so that we're consistent throughout the school. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, routines are paramount to setting the classroom climate. And many of you, all of you know this. I just want to remind you that it sets the tone for the year. So set those routines in place. Under learning supports, like last year, we're going to set on attendance agreements. We set some attendance agreements. I'm going to create a grade level Google Doc, and then the office are going to contact teachers when action is taken on a student or needed. I have a video that I created that I'm going to distribute regarding attendance to families, and then it defines what reasons are good reasons to stay home and which ones are not, and they should come to school. Teachers are going to contact students when absent 1 to 2 days. They did this last year, and we raised our attendance by 3%. When we meet and discuss our data on the 13th staff meeting, at the 13th staff meeting, I will share the results of our work from last year. And lastly, connecting with families in the first month, email or call, is greatly appreciated by families. It just shows that you care, and this is what our school is known for. Well, thank you for all of your hard work. I look forward to a great first week. Lots of loving adults. I appreciated all the hands-on deck approach this week and getting everything done. Have a great weekend.